Not every video will start exactly like that, but that's the standard animation for, you know, returning to game. Or returning to mansion, I mean, returning...
Oh, so she doesn't get to take the cool weapons with her back.
No, not the weapons, but she does get the spells. Because they're through it. And so now we can repair the second floor key, so we can go back up. Yes, we... Knocking.
What?
Yep.
No, thank you.
Oh, the mansion is the ultimate haven of nightmare fuel. In fact,
like, was that someone at the front door, or that's just to fuck with us?
Yeah, that's just to fuck with us.
Great. My favorite kind of knocking.
Oh, look, what a pretty painting. I say for no specific reason. That's not till next video, though. Oh.
Oh.
And yeah, the bust with the creepy statue head that follows you. Huh? I'm
not
doing that.
Putin. It looks like Vladimir Putin. Oh my god.
Putin! Stan Putin's there, isn't he? It's so perfect. These mother morbid pieces. Symbolism! So yeah, and there are bullets around to be picked up. Oh, no keyhole, but
what year does this take place in?
The main Alex's storyline takes place in 2000.
Okay. Did the grandfather not believe in electricity or something? Like, why is this house so dimly lit?
It's old. I mean, you see there's lights. There's, like, regular lights, but I think it's
like
just there for...
Downton Abbey electricity. That doesn't count.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, if I have a book made out of flesh, I need to make the rest of the house match it.
Rule of spooky. The house is haunted. Sort of. And... yes. Mysterious, ambiguous... Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh!
That's the jump scare that everyone remembers from this game.
Like, that definitely happened on an episode of Buffy.
Yeah.
No Putin.
Damn it, Putin! Stop it! Oh. Ghost! It's not Ghost Pa, though. That is great Ghost Pa. That is Maximilian Roivas. From, you know, like the 1700s.
Oh, look at the oddly shaped part of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you can walk through there.
If only there was something we could use to get through. There's the magical barrier of the window. So we can't get that chapter page just yet, but place to revisit. Spending a lot of time on the second floor.
So the chapter page...
Not the current one that we're after, but there is a chapter page in there.
Is she the one grasping it?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Like, it's like a magic thing that, like, the parchment in the... Too dark in here. Can't possibly have a flashlight or anything. That would ruin the mood.
Of course.
Another thing. This room's not too bad. Too badly lit. Spooky paintings.
Looks like the house from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Revolver ammo. We will not be using a revolver.
This looks like Marty's room from Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Where you push into the
oh,
treasure thing in front of it.
Yeah.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
Automatically has a sword.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's a swordsman. He's a proper warrior and stuff. And he has the largest health bar in the game, tied with one other dude at the very end. Yeah, look at that thing. Yeah, this is the first really another healing item. This is the first level in the game that gets really combat heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is sort of the wake-up call. Like, okay, you better get your combat shit together. Also, chakrams. And if you think we aren't going to be Xena in this video, you are so wrong. Well, yes. It would be cool if you could, like, enchant chakrams to become stars. Oh, and we're back here.
Is this the thing with the screaming faces?
Yes. Let's check out. Well, you look very carefully at the floor there.
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah, no, that's like, have you seen the movie? Which, Robin Williams is in it. I cry every time I watch it.
Oh, well, What Dreams May Come. Yeah.
Have you seen that? That's exactly from it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my god, look at all these zombies.
Look at all the zombies.
But, yes. But fortunately, Karim is very swish and very swashbuckling. Oops. Except when he's piloted by me, in which case he chops against walls a lot.
This is not crouching. Anytime I play action, I do absolutely perfectly stuck in crouching.
Yeah, no crouching in this game.
Thank God.
Apart from, like, very slight crouching you do when you're, like, walking slowly and you, like, slink. You'd think that axe would be, like, handy to pick up, but nope, can't do it.
Did you just transport somewhere else?
No, you just went down the ladder.
Oh, okay.
It's just a little hard to see. Yeah, the other thing is that, like, my video encoder, or converter thing, that, like, how I capture the footage, my capture program, like, the viewer, when you're actually recording it, looks darker than how the video actually comes out. So I have had to play this game darker than normal in order for it to not look blown out.
Gotcha.
When it was actually, you know, time for editing. Another room.
Why is magic sometimes spelled with okay?
To
tiny.
to be cute, I don't know. Torches go on, torches go off. That's another. So fortunately, this is another thing that happens sometimes. There will be barriers that prevent you from passing through until you have gotten that room, and that ensures they make sure that you killed that enemy and got that rune, or you can't proceed, so that you don't trap yourself. Oh, torch again.
Where is he storing the torch when? It's not always lit. Okay.
Yeah, it's just sort of around. The other thing about the torch is that you can't do any finishing moves with the torch.
Right.
Which is fine for this. Yeah, like you need to switch to another weapon to do it.
I like that they play dead on the floor and then get up.
Yeah, they're sort of. I mean, with the torch, they're dead. But
they're like disgruntled toddlers who just awoke from their nap.
oh god, there's the best. I'm sure that I got it at some point in my run here. I got footage of it. I hope to God I did. Sometimes, when you swipe at a zombie with the torch, it doesn't knock them down. It just lights them on fire, and then so they just run around like, "Ah, I'm on fire!" God, it's the best thing. Oh God, it's such delightful comedy. And they're trappers, which I mentioned that you can only kill them with ranged weapons.
Right.
So I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, I'm not gonna try to be Xena. But yes.
Now, if they don't see you right away, because they were walking, they didn't just scuttle after you, you stand still. Does like old-timey T-Rex logic apply to them? If you don't move, they don't see you?
I think if you're close enough to them, it'll trigger. That's a good point. I don't think I've ever tried just staying still. I think so. I think they will just not. I think you have to move in order for them to pay attention to you, but. Yes, many, many dead men in this place. And there's another Tolwar.
Nice. Can we steal that one?
Yep. Dual wielding, baby. Oh yeah.
Out of someone's dead body.
Yeah.
You won't be eating this
Can
anymore.
now wield 2 Tolwars simultaneously.
Woo!
Woohoo! Oh. Except
it.
then forgot that I did not have that equipped.
Oh.
No,
Hi.
he's back. And he will try to punch you, which does no damage, but, you know, or not no damage, it does very little damage. But if you attack him enough, yeah, come on me. Chestburster!
Oh, God. Oh!
But-
No, look at the hand claw things.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe them.
Yeah. Well, like, almost...
This is gonna be my dream.
Sickles.
My dream is gonna be a hallway tilted sideways with that weird chanting and those things just scuttling after me.
Yeah. The chestbursters are called, Bone Thieves. That's what it is. I couldn't remember for a second.
That is a cool name.
Yeah, Bone Thieves. They're always... Sometimes they're inside zombies. Sometimes they're inside seemingly human characters piloting them.
Insane.
They take off when you see one burst out of another body. It does a lot of damage to your sanity.
Oh.
Because, duh. Like you do. Interesting.
You sounded like Jafar.
Interesting. I think it is time we said goodbye to Karim. That's the other thing about this chapter. I'm just all like, he's so very Aladdin, but he does not find a genie's lamp.
No.
No, he does not. Karim could use a friendly Robin Williams genie. Yeah, his finishing moves are so elaborate. Yeah, fortunately, Bone Thieves take very few hits to kill.
Right.
But because they're so skinny, it can sometimes be hard to hit them because they're very small.
Right.
And they will sometimes attempt to jump on you and burrow into your body, and then you have to like wiggle the stick to shake them off.
Oh.
Another hole. Yeah, so you
I don't
can
like
see
being
that.
called horror, because when I think of horror, I think of little book.
You think of Page Master.
I like that horror.
Yeah, that horror is all adorable and
That
stuff.
horror would be terrifying. That horror would be horrified if he's horror.
Yep. I hate it just because having to say horror, it's one of those words that just sticks in your mouth. Horror. I'm not calling them prostitutes. Horror. The
Prostitutes,
word.
plural.
And we got a rune and a codex.
I'm
Getting
really
all
liking
kinds of
all the
stuff.
characters' costumes too. I know I'm focusing on the important things, but
Hey, no.
their
What?
costumes and weapons are pretty. I like them.
Yeah.
Now, are these actual runes or anything? Like,
Hey, let's...
in real life, or are they just all made up for the game?
Well, I'll answer that in just a second, but first, we should heal using that talisman.
Oh!
Psych.
Oh!
Sometimes
you're
that can
insane.
happen. Yeah.
That is a mindfuck.
Yeah. And some of the ones you'll see later fuck around with the player a lot more directly.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
That's a scripted thing. Like, it manifests as a sanity effect, but there's a couple of those scenes of, like, of Ghost Grandpa coming to comfort her and stuff, and those are scripted to happen at certain points, though. Woo, recover spell. Unfortunately,
Okay, what does that do?
that restores one of your meters, depending on which rune you use, which alignment you use it with.
Okay.
But when you use it with the blue alignment, it's completely useless because you're expending magic to replenish magic. Yeah. The Ramdao. Yes. Big fucking sword. Yes. Those who possess the sword will have a big fucking sword, and you know what? Sometimes that's good enough all on its own. See, but if you were controlling the sword, then this wouldn't be a horror game anymore. Just be able to just destroy everything in one hit, which would be awesome. But yeah, the Ramdao is so long that like when you swing it unaimed, you can just take out you can knock down a whole bunch of enemies all at once. So it's really good for like for clearing a path.
Okay.
but it is big and clunky. It is slow, and trying to use it in tight corridors is just not happening.
Stuff. You can't move forward.
Yeah, you clang against the walls a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a wave of enemies. It's a lot of fighting in this chapter. But it's mostly just these wimpy guys for now. Yeah, and if you do an overhead swing on a Mantarok zombie with the Ramdao, it just cuts right through them. It's just insta-kill.
So is this game harder to play based on which demon you choose highest to get possessed by?
I think so. My personal opinion, it's not a huge difference because, like, the game is mostly the same. Like, that's why I didn't record videos, like, for each run, because it's just the enemy layout does which color, which flavor enemies you get,
Right.
is the only thing, and the order in which you get unlock the magic runes. But I think that this is the middle run. I started with an Xel'lotath run, because those enemies deplete your magic more often, but the thing is you can replenish magic by running around.
Oh.
Yeah, your magic meter auto-replenishes whenever you move. And it's slow, but, like, if you have patience, it's easy to, you know. And then I think this is the middle one. And then the Chattur'gha one's the hardest just because enemies take more damage and do more damage.
Right.
And, like, you know, with Sanity, your whole Sanity bar needs to be replenished before it'll start hurting your health. So, for my, you know, that's how I feel. That's, you know, there's not a lot of difference,
logical
though.
sense. I was going to ask, 'cause I feel like the guy going after health would be the hardest.
Yeah. It's not a huge difference, but I noticed that there is a difference. I mean, maybe it's also, like, I mean, I played the game for the first time. The first time I played the game, I picked Xel'lotath. Because just using logic, I was all like, well, losing magic seems less horrible than losing health and sanity. So I just decided to play it safe with that. Oh, and yes, and so, as you can see, we just got the rune for Xel'lotath, so now we can restore our sanity as well. And, importantly for this puzzle, now we can enchant this big new sword we got with Voila. Oh, and hey, look, let's just cut these Xel'lotath zombies into pieces, because now we have...
Because grass type beats one type.
Exactly. Here's the side room. You might miss it. Oh, there's trappers in here, so...
I thought it was a chihuahua, which doesn't make any sense.
Demon chihuahuas!
They are basically like...
They really are. Whoops. Oh, but here, I didn't cut out this visit. I get attacked.
Monster.
Yeah, I get attacked. Whoa, hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Nope. Okay, hold on. My favorite thing.
These are like Stargates. Like the Stargate ring systems, because that's exactly what would happen.
Yep. And that's a normal spawn point for a horror. Sometimes horrors will just appear on the portals, and every time you go through the portal, you pop them. You just insta-kill them. I was gonna say, normally, I get caught by trappers an embarrassing number of times in this run. Normally, I'm just gonna cut out those visits, but that time I just needed to show off the insta-kill on a horror.
Ooh.
This is the first part of one of 2 side quest things that you can do. You don't need to enter this room at all to progress through the game, but every time you visit this temple, you will be able to collect a different colored effigy.
Okay.
And if you do them all within one save game, you unlock a secret thing for the end of the game. One hit kill. Thanks. Oh no, a horror. Whatever will I... Dead. So there. Locked. Yeah, I don't know how... Well, no, I mean, I guess there's just a logical... It's not really logical, but, like, when you consider that your only options... It's a nightmarish book stand. So, what you have to do is, this is the only time you have to do this, you need to use the tome, so that you put it on the hand.
Right.
And then that makes the lock open for some reason. I don't know why. No. In fact, you cannot move. Like, I was trying, just to show it off, I was trying just there, I was like waggling the joystick. You can't move again until you recollect the tone. Because that's plot relevant. And now I'm gonna... Oh, cut. And I recovered all of my health and sanity. Oh, by the way, that's the map. Except not really, but I did it just because. Yeah, don't run into that barrier or you'll take damage.
They can run.
Yeah. But you cannot. And this is the second just enemy rush of the level.
Okay.
So it'll just throw a buttload of enemies at you, and then you just have to survive. This, I'll say, this is the one respect in which the Xel'lotath one is the hardest, is that you get the alignment runes for each of the 3 to align your magic with each of the 3 ancients in different orders. You get it as the one that Pius's Ancient is strong against, the one that Pius's Ancient is, and then the one that Pius's Ancient is weak to.
Okay.
So in this case, Xel'lotath is weak to Chattur'gha, so we won't get the recover health spell. Like, we won't get the Chattur'gha rune so that we can... Oh no, get off of me!
It's like the re-dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Except they're easier to push off, I think.
Yeah, you really just need to waggle the stick a little bit, and then... Don't tell me about it. Oh no! Swing! Swing! What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, so you get the ability to heal health on your own, later in the Xel'lotath one than in the other runs.
Okay, so that's why you keep getting amulets or something.
Yeah, well, you get those in every playthrough no matter what, I think just to make things a little easier, but like, that amulet only has, the one that Kareem has only has 5 uses, so if you're a newbie,
right,
you know, there's only so far that'll go. The horrors can shoot lasers at you also.
Oh, okay.
In addition to just swiping at you. And, if the laser... I don't know about other ones, I don't think, but at least for the Xel'lotath ones, when they hit you with the laser, it inverts your movement controls. So you end up just running around like a spaz.
Oh.
Like you're just like, oh god, no!
That's clever, I like that.
Yeah. That's really cool. So there. And that's that.
That makes a lot of sense, because if you get
Yeah.
Ooh. What is that?
That is the essence, the artifact for Xel'lotath.
Kareem. We will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor, she cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.